Elon Musk's X is a poison. We don't need to keep taking it. And then MSNBC calls for a boycott all at once in an effort to destroy the platform. I think that one of the greatest gifts that Donald Trump gave our nation was the ability to understand that the corporate media is nothing more than fake news. In this case, MSNBC is an arm of the Uniparty, or the DNC, shilling their points of view, capturing a segment of the people and hypnotizing them to what they want. Elon Musk is now a threat to their control of the narrative because they used to control what Twitter amplified, de-amplified. Think of all the people that were shadow banned. And today, MSDNC is calling for the arrest of Elon Musk.
He actually controls the algorithms. People have said ever since Elon Musk has taken over, certain people's accounts don't get amplified, other things do. This is a guy who said he wanted to own X to make it a town square, to make it a public square where voices were not squelched. Now it's being used for exactly the things you wrote a book about that almost wrecked some of our elections.
So the critical element in thinking about Elon Musk is, like any American, he has a right to his own opinion and he has a right to express his opinion. However, that right is not unlimited, and he is under some special limitations that wouldn't apply to normal people because his companies, specifically Starlink and SpaceX, are government contractors. And as such, he has obligations to the government that would, for any normal person, and should for him, require him to moderate his speech in the interest of national security. So what you have is somebody who runs really strategic defense and aerospace projects for the federal government who's actively undermining the government, which is paying him. And somewhere in there is a legal case that needs to be prosecuted.
Do you not see that free speech used to be fine so long as the DNC, the Uniparty, the deep state controlled the narrative and were able to capture enough people within their hypnotization beams such that they would allow them to continue to shear the taxpayer sheep, to take from the gigantic honeypot the printed money and dole it out amongst themselves, creating generational wealth for doing very little to help humanity. And here Elon Musk is, and he has SpaceX, he has Tesla, he has Starlink, and he's bettered humanity. He's created new and novel products, and they are calling for his arrest. Oh, sure, he has the right to free speech, but we're going to find a way to take you down anyways. And it's a notice to anybody else who might venture into the idea that he too will champion free speech, because we're going to go after Elon. We're going to find a way, the same way that the Biden administration held up in Delaware courts, no less, his $56 billion Tesla pay package for taking the company from the brink of extinction to incredibly profitable. A deal where he only got paid as long as he produced tangible, long-lasting results for the shareholders, which he did, and they did everything they could to take that away from him because he's not falling into line. The same way that they went after him with SpaceX because he did not give asylum seekers jobs. And the funny thing is that had he hired them, they would have gone after him for breach of national security because SpaceX is so sensitive and the technology is such that they control who SpaceX can hire by excluding people without green cards. But this is the manner they're going after him. And this just proves, this little clip tells you exactly how nefarious and devious these people are. They're trying to get around the Constitution. They will destroy the Constitution so that they continue to rule and decide for us. And this is what they call protecting democracy. It's a joke. Elon Musk is a hero to the entire planet for his technological innovations and brain and for protecting free speech. And because, once again, it interferes with the narrative that they're trying to convey, that the hypnotization beam that they're trying to use on the masses, which will allow them to stay in power power, they are doing everything they can to legally take him out. The same way that they did with Donald Trump in terms of trying to destroy his credibility, issuing Russia hoax after him, contorting his words intentionally, like find people on both sides or drinking bleach. They only focus in on that context because they're trying to take him down the same way that they tried to bankrupt him, imprison him, Donald Trump, going after him with nefarious prosecutions that had no basis in reality. It's what they're doing to Elon Musk. And this just proves to you once again that the media is a bought and paid for product of the deep state. The advertising doesn't really matter. They're there to influence any number of people such that they can legally retain power. And they will do everything to destroy those who oppose them. And this is why we must come out with full force and vote against them this November to overcome the margin of cheating that these evil actors might have in store for us. This is demonstrated with their threats to go after Elon Musk. And this is what they're conveying to the masses, that Elon Musk is the enemy, that free speech is the enemy, and that you should only listen to us. And now that they've lost the stranglehold over the narrative, they're lashing out in the manners that they know how. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if I got something wrong, if I got something right, and share this video because mainstream corporate media and YouTube will not allow that. Peace.